Hey everybody, good morning. It is Renee Sinning, leadership coach. I have been absent for a bit, but I'm back. I did not have the virus, thankfully. So today I want to talk about the 3 G's, which we're all kind of probably experiencing. Number 1 is grief, 2 is gratitude, and 3 is grace. So first of all, with grief, we're all going through some type of grief, I believe. We may have lost, if you've lost a loved one, that's the most devastating type of grief, obviously. You may have somebody that's currently sick or fighting the virus, and it's scary. You're not really sure. But if you're not affected personally, a type of grief that everyone is experiencing right now probably is the loss of control, right? I don't know about you, but I feel a little bit boxed in. Like we go out and we go on hikes to get fresh air, but still we can't do the things that we're used to doing. And so everyone is experiencing some type of a loss, and it is a loss. And we're in this situation for a good reason. We want to keep safe. We want to keep other people safe. But there's still a little bit of grief attached to that, to not being able to do what we normally do and feeling a bit boxed in. And so wherever you are on that spectrum of grief, it's okay. You know, it just is. We've got to get through it, and you need to honor your feelings of grief. So whether they're very intense or they're just kind of the loss of, like I just said, being able to do our typical things, it's a type of grief, and we can honor those feelings, and we should honor those feelings. The next thing I want to talk about is gratitude, because throughout all of this, we see so many people giving, and it's amazing to see. Gratitude is great because it can be really, really helpful. Not only does it make people smile, it soothes our soul. And if you have teens at home, gratitude can be a really powerful motivator. When you tell somebody, hey, thanks for taking out the trash, or thanks for taking the dogs for a walk, it makes me feel really like you really care. That's a huge motivator, because it feels good to make other people feel good, right? So gratitude it's important, and I see a lot of it out there today, which is amazing. But remember this, gratitude's not easy for everybody. If you didn't grow up with a lot of gratitude, you might be very uncomfortable with it. So expressions of gratitude for some people are very uncomfortable. And so that leads me to the 3rd G, which is grace. During this time of uncertainty, we want to have grace with everyone. You want to have grace with yourself. Find those moments that you can just be with yourself. Or if you kind of lose it, or you say something you didn't mean to say, have some grace with yourself. These are tough times. You want to have grace with your family. None of us expected to be with our family 24/7 for months, or at least a month so far for us, and probably a lot longer, right? None of us expected that. So have grace with your family members. Actually, I saw something and we've done this, it's kind of cute, but I read something somewhere on Facebook that a family is using a keyword, which in their word was pickles, which we've stolen. And that's just a word to say, if we're kind of you're starting to feel like stressed out, or just like you need your space, just say to your family members, pickles. So we've done that here. It's kind of fun, and everyone gets it. So if we're all just kind of getting in each other's hair, or we just want to be by ourselves, I'm like, hey, enough pickles. And everyone kind of knows to disperse, or to honor that, hey, mom's had enough, or so-and-so's had enough. And it's a just kind of light word, but it gets the message across. So we've kind of incorporated that, and it's been helpful. And so it's just something to give that sign. So have grace with yourself, have grace with your family. If you're currently working, have grace with your team members, your coworkers, and your employees, because everybody processes all of this differently. And just recognize that we're different. If you are an extrovert, or you know someone is an extrovert, recognize that for them, this is tough. I'm not. I'm more of an introvert. So it's like that piece of it, the social piece of it, is less trying for me. But I have friends that are major extroverts, and they are really, really struggling. So have grace. Just recognize that what they're going through and what everyone else is going through is different from what we're going through. And so those 3 Gs I think are really important. Everyone's going through some type of grief. Again, loss of control, or actually you've lost somebody or somebody's ill. That's scary. Everyone has the ability within themselves to express gratitude, but again, recognize that for some people that's uncomfortable, or they're not used to it. They're not used to giving or receiving. And think about, in that case, giving grace. Grace for everybody, yourself, your family, your employees, your coworkers, your team. We can all use a little bit of grace in this time. So that's all I have for today. Hi, Claudia. I hope this was helpful, and stay safe, everybody, and stay healthy, and do what you can to find some time to decompress yourself. Have a great week. Bye.